Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on this cold afternoon in Philadelphia. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got that to the rookie wide out from Georgia. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
1st down and more inside the 20. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. It's 2nd down. Now give on the ground.
Well, I think you and I here in the booth might kind of share the same body language and expression that coach does on the sideline. I think everyone's kind of looking at each other like, what exactly did we just watch? But in this case, he decides to go the other way and suffers a big loss.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. That is catch number 60 for the season. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He runs with it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards and most importantly a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He keeps it himself. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
He'll get this one complete to Brown. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8. That's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Moving to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
15 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Eagles,
To throw is Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. To the air again. Hurts. Forced to his right. This one complete right side. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's been unstoppable all year. That's his 27th touchdown of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That his second TD catch of the season. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Perks. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
He's made his presence felt throughout this opening quarter. They better figure out a way to slow him down defensively. Otherwise, he's in store for a monster game.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35.
And the thing about Saquon is he's not just a home run hitter. I mean, we see all those highlight long chunk plays that he's able to generate, but he knows in these gotta-have-it moments, third and short situations, he's going to pick up those tough yards when you need it.
Out to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Hurts to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
10 more yards.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second and inches. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. Off the play fake. Hurts. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Great. On anyone else? 73. 63.
Throwing is Hurts. Moving left. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Third, they need 8.
Don't touch that. Hey, let's go. Now let's get it. Hey, 73. Hey, easy. 63. Bad. Don't touch it.
Hurts. Flush to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Play action. Here's Hurts. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He'll step up and run, and he's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And he'll get forward for a couple. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
First down, Bengals.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's brought down so close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the one. A huge play there for the Bengals. 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the one. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now from a yard farther back, it's third and goal. They'll run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
63, 63, 60 coverage.
Blown back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. On first down, it's Hurts. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Here's second and 2.
Great. Set. 180, 180.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
3 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Great. Set.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Great. Hey, 73. 70. Hey. Don't touch.
To throw is Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Great, set.
Hurts using the pop pass. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Bengals first down.
Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one caught at the 4. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to the air one more time. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground to give himself up.
Get it. Don't touch that. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
On play action, Hurts. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10.
Don't touch it. Take this one, take this one. Carl up, Yanni.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
First and 10.
Unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. On play action, here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. On the run to the right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You certainly don't want to be wasting downs at this stage of the game, but with nothing open, I can't really blame him. There was really nowhere to go with the ball. You don't want to start throwing into tight coverage, and he just has to simply throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great, set. 180, 180. Alpha. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yanni. Crowd left Yanni. Hey, easy, 63, 60. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pushed out to his left. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this 2nd half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll have the 1st down. We'll get him up around the 37.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that 1st tackle, and pick up the 1st down.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Once again, it's Barkley. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
63.
Here's Barkley. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. And that That one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get this forward to about the 33. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gamble driven on the play. 1st down, Cincinnati.
He'll look to throw. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field. And after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, Silver. 180. Hey, easy 6. Tiger Hornet. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Great. 180. Crowd left Yeti. Alpha. Crowd left Yeti. 63.
Now Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Hurts will try it again. He's going to tuck it and go.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley, and he's not going to get there. The offense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills.
63,
and those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
Great. Set. Try left, Yanni. I know anyone.
Hurts working in the pistol. He'll get that out to Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And an Eagles 1st down.
No touch.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
No touch.
Here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Great.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Trim it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Rolling right. just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
No touch that. Crowd left Yeti. Right there, right there. Hey, 73, 70.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
To the right side here, pass is caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. 1st down and more inside the 40. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Good. Set. Delta.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. first and 10. They'll set up to throw.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Got his man, it's complete to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball